Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English News of Bình Phước radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Hưng Kết and following other headlines as usual. Bình Phước strives to keep attractiveness as a promising destination for FDI. Over 7 billion Vietnam dong raised for housing support for young people in need. State leader addresses APEC leader informal dialogue with guests. Supporting ethnic minority women in improving livelihoods. And now other detail. The Bình Phước is committed to further improving its investment climate, enhancing its competitiveness and attracting high-quality foreign direct investment projects in the coming months. Its aim to realize its target of growing $400 million in FDI by 2024.
This year, till October, the province has seen the arrival of 20 FDI projects with total investment capital of about $196 million, around 48.8% of its annual goal. Today, Bình Phước has hosted 426 FDI projects valued at over $4.425 billion. The figures showed that the inflow of foreign investment into the province has slowed compared to the same period last year. This mainly due to the difficulties facing businesses amid market fluctuations, with many investors cautious due to the unpredictable economic conditions, both regionally and globally. To boost FDI, Bình Phước plans to continue improving its investment climate, focusing on infrastructure, workforce, policies, and public services. The province will maintain regular meetings with investors to understand their needs and help address challenges they face. Additionally, efforts will be made to improve regional connectivity by enhancing key transport links such as airports, seaports, highways, national railways, and logistics centers, ultimately reducing costs and travel time, thus positioning Bình Phước as a more attractive destination for investment.
The Bình Phước Youth Union had exceeded its target of building 50 homes for disadvantaged young people for the 2019-2024 period.
The Youth Homes program has been actively implemented by youth unions at all levels, becoming a widespread movement across the province. During the 2019-2024 term, local youth union chapters raised funds to build 73 homes under the program, valued at over 7 billion Vietnam dong, achieving 142% of their original target. These homes have helped needy young people settle down, enabling them to rise up in life and contribute to the development of the community and the country.
As part of its strategy to develop key industrial crops by 2030, Bình Phước plans to reduce the coffee farming area while prioritizing deep processing and organic coffee cultivation.
The goal is to develop coffee growing areas that combine agricultural production with tourism, culture, and services. Under the strategy, Bình Phước will have 8,000 hectares of coffee, a reduction of 3,000 hectares from 2024, with an output target of 20,800 tons of coffee beans. The main coffee growing area will be in Đăng district, covering 6,500 hectares. To add value to its coffee production, the province has set a goal that 80 to 90% of newly planted coffee area will use certified seeds. Around 20 to 30% of the coffee area will be cultivated under organic standards and meeting food safety standard. Over 70% of the coffee area will be granted growing area codes, allowing product origin tracking. In terms of processing, the goal is to have 80 to 90% of coffee to be harvested at the right maturity, meeting quality standards. The entire process, from harvesting to drying, processing, and storage, will meet standards of export markets. By 2030, deep processed coffee is expected to account for 20 to 24% of total production, with exports making up 80 to 85% of the province's total coffee output, of which 10 to 20% will be deep processed products.
State President Lương Cường paid an official visit to Peru and delivered a speech during 2024 APEC Economic Leader Week from November the 12th to the 16th. The following reports highlight the leaders' activities.
State President Luong Quang delivered a speech at the APEC leaders' informal dialogue with guests in Lima on November 15th, local time. This dialogue drew leaders and heads of delegations from 21 APEC member economies, alongside representatives from 3 guest partners, the United Arab Emirates UAE, the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, and the Development Bank of Latin American and the Caribbean, CAF. The Vietnamese leader said Vietnam is ready to cooperate with other APEC economies and partners to promote effective interregional connectivity that benefits all people and businesses. With its favorable geographical location in Southeast Asia and a modern logistics network, Vietnam is well positioned to serve as a bridge for expanding trade and fostering interregional links, he stated. The same day, the state president had a meeting with Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto. Discussing future cooperation orientations, the leaders agreed to lift the bilateral relations to a new height, towards a celebration of the 70th founding anniversary of the Vietnam-Indonesia diplomatic ties, and 80 years of the National Day of both nations in 2025. The Indonesian side agreed to expand economic cooperation, aiming to raise the two-way trade to $18 billion. Meeting with Prime Minister of New Zealand Christopher Luxon on the same day, the Vietnamese leader affirmed that Vietnam attaches great importance to and hopes to promote the strategic partnership with New Zealand. The two leaders agreed to strengthen economic cooperation, aiming for a trade target of $3 billion by 2026, with a larger goal set for the subsequent period. Emphasizing that Vietnam is a priority partner for New Zealand in the region, Luxon suggested that the two countries actively coordinate to develop a roadmap for elevating their relationship to new heights in the near future. State President Luong Quang also met with Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, China, John Lee Ka-chiu, on November 15th. The two sides agreed to encourage relevant agencies, ministries, sectors, and localities to work closely together to implement the shared perceptions between top leaders of Vietnam and China. They also agreed to strengthen coordination in citizen protection, judicial matters, and law enforcement, and to create favorable conditions for the Vietnamese community in Hong Kong.
In the disadvantaged communes of Anh near Dien Bien Province, the Voice for Equality project is helping ethnic minority women by providing financial aid and training on gender equality.
Previously, the family of Lương Văn Vân and Tòng Thị Hương in Na Luang Hamlet, Ang Nưa Common, had a hard time living in poverty. In early 2024, the family was among 15 households in the commune to receive interest-free loans from the Voices for Equality project. With this financial support, they expanded the coffee production and raised chickens and ducks to improve their livelihoods. In addition to the loan, they attended gender equality and domestic violence prevention training sessions. Established in 2022, the Women's Coffee Farming Group in Na Luang Hamlet, led by Lo Thị Tiên, initially struggled due to a lack of funds, resulting in low productivity. But in 2024, the group received an interest-free loan from the project, allowing them to expand coffee cultivation in the area. They also participated in training sessions under the Voices for Equality project. The Voices for Equality project has implemented various activities to raise awareness and provided loan support for improving livelihoods for locals in Ang Nưa Common. The project has also organized training sessions for ethnic minority men and women on gender equality and domestic violence prevention. The Voices for Equality project is supported by the Viet Fund, or for Vietnam's Porture in English, Bắc Á Bank and TH Group. After 10 years of operation as a non-profit social fund, the Vietnam's Porture Fund will continue to promote programs that are designed to create lasting positive changes in awareness and practices at 4 levels: individual, family, community, and policy.
That's all for today on the News of Bình Phước radio, television station, and newspaper. Once again, thank you for watching and goodbye for now.